This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so I think today would be the last session. Uh, okay, so in this session, I will just see the missing few small topics which we missed, and then I will share the recordings. Okay, I told you right before, I am going to share the Power BI, SSRS, Canvas app, and Power Pages related tutorials. Okay, so I will share them at the end of the today's training. Okay, so today will be the last session. Okay, so let's get start. Okay, so there is a small topic which is global option set. Okay, so there is a small topic called global option set. What is the importance? Okay, what is the importance of it? Generally we will have a option set, right? See, when you go to any particular entity, we have different types of option sets. Let's say if I open claim has an option set. See, type of defect is option set. I can select any one of it out of three. So this is an option set. So this is a normal option set. Let's say what is the difference between a global option set and a normal option set? See, normal option set is specific to an entity. See, this type of defect I created is which is specific to claim entity. You cannot use a type of defect in account, or you cannot use type of defect in employee. Okay, so the normal option set that you created is specific to claim entity, but the global option set that you are creating, it is available in any entity that you are referring. Let's say I created a global option set. That global option set you can reference in employee entity, you can reference in claim entity, you can reference in account entity, any entity which you wanted to refer. So a global option set, if you define a global option set, that can be referenced in any of the entity, whether it is a custom entity, whether it is a system entity. So let's create one global option set, and I will show you how to reference global option set in normal option set. Okay. So first of all, if you want to create a global option set, you need to go to solution. Okay. So let's open settings. Let it open. Yeah. So let's go to solutions. So this is your solution. Let's say this is your solution. See here. So if you want to define a normal option set, you need to go to that specific entity. Let's say I can go to airline entity. I can click on a field, and from here I can create a normal option set. See, if I want to create a option set, I need to select the data type as option set. This is normal option set creation. If you want to define a global option set, then you shouldn't create it from here. It is not specific to any entity. So you have an option here, option sets, option set. This is the place where you can define your global option set. So you can click on new. Yeah, so I just wanted to define one global option set which we can use it in all the entities. Uh, Okay, so I just wanted to create one status field. Okay. Uh, okay, so the name of this is status, final status. Okay, so final status. This is the name of the field that I'm going to create, final status. So I'm going to have three values in it: approve, reject, and in progress. So I'm going to have three values in progress. I'm going to have three values: approve, reject, and in progress. So save and close. So now I created this global option set. So this global option set, final status, can be referenced in any entity. Let's go back to airline entity. So this is our airline entity, right? Let's click on field. Let's click on new. I'm going to define option set field. I'm going to define option set field. And here I'm not manually entering the values. Here I will not enter manually the values. Instead, I created a global option set, right? From that global option set, I wanted to pull the values into this option set. So from the global option set, I wanted to pull the values into this specific option set. So this is one option set, right? So into this option set, I just wanted to pull the values in the global option set. To do that, see here you have an option, use existing option set. So click on this. I just wanted to use the existing option set. So you can click on drop down. When I click on drop down, you can see all these are global option sets. So what is our global option set? Final status. This is our global option set. So I can select it. So whatever the values which are there in this final option set, those values will populate here. Okay, so I'm giving the name like airline status. Okay, airline status. So let's click on save and close. So I referenced the final status in airline entity. I will reference the same field in account entity as well. So I just created a field, right? I also need to let's add them onto the form. Let's add them onto the form. Airline entity. This is airline status. Okay, save, publish. Okay, let's click on that entity. Publish. Okay, after that, let's go to okay. I just wanted to add few more entities into it. Add existing. Let's add employee entity. Let's add claim entity. Okay. I'm just adding these two entities into the solution. Okay, now I added. So let's go to claim entity, go to fields. I'm also creating another option set. This is claim final status. Okay, so here also I'm going to create an option set. Here I'm not entering the values. Instead, I am pulling it from the global option set. So use existing option set, yes. And what is your option set? Final status. This is your global option set. Okay, we are creating this field. Let's add this field onto the form. So this is information form. So claim final status. Let's add it here, save it, publish. Okay, so we added here. I can also reference in any other entity. So I can also add this in employee entity, publish. So let's add it in employee entity as well. You can add it in n number of entities, in as many entities as you want. Okay, so option set, I want to use the existing option set. This is final status. I am creating this in employee. So employee final status. This is the name that you are giving. You can give any name which you want. Okay. So let's click on form. Go to the main form. Add this employee final status onto the form. Save it. Publish it. So we added in three entities: airline, employee, claim. Okay. See, let's go back to the CRM, refresh this record, refresh claim. See, on the claim, you can see claim final status. So we added three values, right? See here, approve, reject, in progress. It is coming in claim entity. And we added it on employee entity as well. So let's open any employee. See, this is employee status. It also has three values: approve, reject, in progress. We added in airline entity as well. Do we see airline entity here? Do we see airline entity here?
No, no.
Okay. So, okay. What should we do to see airline entity here?
Need to go to app designer.
Very good. So we need to go to app designer, click on three dots, open in app designer, and then we need to add the airline entity into the app, model driven app. Okay, so you need to add new page, new data was table. No, click on add page, data was table. So which table we wanted to add? Airline. So this is the table. Click on add. Now you can see that airline table got added. So save it, publish it. Now I am publishing the changes. It is getting published. Let's wait. Okay, now it is done. Publish is done. Now you can click on sales trail. See here, you can see airline entity. In this entity also, you can see the airline status. Let's say, let's create one Air India. So status, let's say in progress. So in this entity also you have airline status. See, we haven't provided any options on the normal option set. So all these options which are coming from global option set. Let's say if I add one option in the option set, global option set. Let's go back to the global option set. Click on option sets. This is final status. Double click on it. So let's say if I add any other status like pending. So I'm adding another status called pending. So let's save it. When I add this option, it will get reflected in all the entities because the same global option set, it is referenced in 3 entities. Okay, can show you. See, if I refresh this particular page, you can see 4 options. In airline entity, you can see 4 options: pending, in progress, approve, reject. So if I go to client, there also you can see 4 options. Okay, see if I click on claim status, now pending is showing. If I go to employee, there also you can see 4 options, employee status. Okay, so this is how you can create a global option set and you can reference that global option set in any of the entity. Okay, any changes on the global entity, global option set, that will get reflected in the related entities. Let's say if you delete any global option set value, then that value will be deleted in all the entities. We added this pending value, right? So when I add it, it is showing in all the entities. When I delete it, it will be deleted from all the referenced entities. Okay. So this is the concept of global option set. Okay. So that's all we have on the global option set. Okay. Now there is a concept called email templates. Okay, so there is a concept called email templates. We all know that we can send out an email from CRM to any customer. Okay, we all know that we can send out an email to the customer or we can receive the email from the customer into CRM, right? So here, let's say okay, let's add the activities here. I wanted to add the activities table. Let's add activity table. Click add. Okay, I added. Click on save, publish. Okay, now I published it. Publish is taking some time. Okay, so publish is done. Let's refresh. And now I added the activities. So in CRM, we all know that we can create an email, right? See, you can create an email. You can also set up a appointment. You can also create a phone call activity, task activity. So the all these comes under activities. Okay, see, now I can create an email, right? I can click on email and I can send out an email from CRM to any particular customer. Now I can send out an email to, let's say I want to send out an email to HCL company. Okay, let's say I selected HCL account and I can add some subject and I can add the description. If I want to add any attachment, I can also add attachments. Okay, but you need to enable the mailbox. Okay, so to send out an email from CRM to any customer. Okay, that is a different story. Okay, but so now we are discussing about the email templates. Okay, where this concept come. Okay, see, I am manually here. I am manually entering the data, right? So here description I have to enter like hello customer, something like this. Hello customer, your issue is fixed or something like that. Your issue is fixed. So you are you are writing the description of the email, subject of the email, something like that, right? See, but I do not want to enter it manually. See, I do not want to enter the subject, I do not want to enter the description. Instead, I want predefined text. Okay, I have a predefined text that I wanted to insert into my email. I so it will be it will take a lot of time to write the text every email, right? So instead, what I will do, I will create a template. I will create an email template. I will insert that email template into this particular email. When I insert it, all the description subject which I entered in that email template, it will get auto populated. See, you have insert template option. You okay? Let's save this. Insert template, convert to an template. Okay. Insert signature, convert to okay. Okay, let's say not from here. I think we do not have an option to insert a template from here. But let's say first we will create one email template. Okay. Now I am under settings. Let's click on here. So go to business management. Not here, I think. You need to go to the templates. So you have email template. Let's create one email template. You you already have existing templates. Okay, you can also create a new template. So this is not specific to any entity. Either you can create a template which is specific to an account or contact any entity, or you can create a global template. Let's say I'm creating a template which is specific to account. So let's click on OK. Okay, so name I'm giving it like account email template. Okay, so permission level I'm giving it to organization level so that it will be accessible to everyone. So subject I am giving uh, issue issue is issue resolved. Okay, so here I need to enter the description. So like hello customer, we resolved your your issue. Please check and confirm. So this is the message that I am going to give it to the customer. Thanks from CRM team, let's say. So you can create a, just give me a second. Okay, so you can give this kind of a description and um, description and the subject. So this is your sample email template. This is your sample email template. So let's say if you are sending an email, so you have a workflow, right? So you have a lot of workflows. Let's go to the processes. Let's open any workflow which is getting triggered on account entity. So this is getting triggered on account entity. Let's open this. Let's open this. Okay, see here, let's say if you want to send out an email, if you want to send out an email from this system workflow, you can send out. You can click on send email option. You can click on send email option. See, when you are sending an email, see, you can either you can create a new email message. When you select this create new message, you have to manually enter the data. You have to manually enter the subject, description, to, from, etc. I do not want to add it like this. I want to use the template. I want to use the template. So you have another option called use template. So I am going to use the template. Which template? I have few templates. Okay, the template is not showing up here. Okay, the template should show up here. Let's I think there is some issue. I think it is taking some time to reflect. See, but the template looks like this. It will show up here. I can select this template and click on save. So basically, if you want to write a subject and description every time, to avoid that, you can define that subject and description in an email template, and when you are trying to send out an email, you can use the same template. So if you use the template, whatever you define, like and the subject and the description which you define in the email template, which will populate onto this particular email while sending. So here send email, use template. Template is specific to an account, and you have to select the email template that you have defined before. Okay, so using the email templates, you can send out an email, and the text like description and subject will be automatically populated from the email template to a normal email. Okay, so that is how you have to define a email template. Okay, so here you, okay, so you can also populate dynamic values. Okay, let's go to the email template we created. So this is account email template. You can also populate the dynamic values. Let's say you also wanted to pass account name, account phone number, account revenue. You can also pass the dynamic values. How can you pass? Let's say I want to pass account name. So account name. So here I want to pass a dynamic value. So if you want to pass a dynamic value, you need to click on insert the dynamic text. You need to click on this insert dynamic text. So I want to pass account related uh, account name. So I am passing the account name. Okay, insert. So I am passing account name here. Let's say if you want to pass annual revenue, you can also pass annual revenue. You just need to click on you just need to click on three dots, insert dynamic text. I want to pass annual revenue. So where is annual revenue? See here you have annual revenue. So I just wanted to pass annual revenue. So this is how you can pass a dynamic text as well. So this is showing like a formula right now. This is showing like a formula right now, but when you are actually sending out an email, this will replaced with the actual account name. Let's say if I have an account name like HCL something. Let's say if I have an account like TCS. Okay, so here account name will get replaced with, here it will get replaced with TCS. Okay, when you are actually sending out an email, this will get replaced with TCS, and annual revenue will get replaced with 20,000. This will get replaced with 20,000. So this is a formula. So that formula brings out the actual annual revenue and account name which is there in that particular account. Okay, so this is how you can also insert dynamic values inside a template. Okay, so now we are done. That's all we have on the email templates. This is not a big topic. So there is last topic which is pending, that is data import. Okay, data import or export. Okay, so there is a small topic which is pending, that is called data import and export. Let's say if you want to import the data into CRM, or if you want to export the data out of CRM. Okay, generally, if the count is like 1,000 records or 100 records, like that, you can do it with Excel. Okay, so you can export or import the data through Excel. I'll show you how to import and export the data from CRM. Let's say you have a airline entity. Okay, you have airline entity, right? So I only have one record right now, but I wanted to import multiple records. I wanted to import multiple records. So what I have to do, if I want to import some airline data, for I have the data in Excel, and that data I wanted to import into airline entity. So first you need to go to settings, click on drop down, go to data management. You need to go to data management, and see here you need to download the template for data import. Click on here, template for data import. Which entity records you are going to import? Airline. So select that entity, airline. So I am downloading a template for airline entity because I wanted to import uh, airline entity record. Okay, so this is airline entity Excel. Let's open this Excel file. Okay, it is taking some time. Let's wait. Okay, it is taking some time. Okay, let's delete this. Let's open this airline Excel. Okay, so click on enable editing. So here I want to enter the airline name. Let's say Jet Airways, AirAsia. So I have this data. Hmm, British Airways. Okay, American Airlines. Okay, so I have the data like this. I do not want to import the. Okay, you can also enter the status if you want. Let's say in progress, status all. I wanted to keep it like in progress because I am freshly importing in progress. Okay, so you can save this information. So I have this information in this particular Excel. I am not entering the owner. Okay, so I have this information in Excel. Okay, so this is airline information. Let's say if I want to import this data into CRM, then what should I do? I need to go to settings, data management. Okay, settings, data management, go to imports, import data, choose file. So I wanted to import airline. This is my Excel file. Okay, click next, submit. So I just clicked on submit, finish. So it is just now submitted. Let's wait. Now it is parsing. Let's wait. Okay, now it is completed. You can see 4 records successfully imported. You can go to airline entity, refresh this record. Now you can see the airline's information got imported. So this is how you can import a data in from into CRM, from your Excel into CRM. Let's say if you want to export the data from CRM. Okay, let's say if I click on contacts, you have 5 contacts information, right? Let's say you wanted to export the data from CRM. You can export the data. I think let's check if we have an option here to export. Yeah, export to Excel. You can click on this. When you click on this, an Excel file will be downloaded. Let's open this Excel file. So if you want to export the data, you can export. See, this is the contact data that I exported. Click on enable editing. Okay, so this is how you can export the data. So this data, it also has an ID associated to it. Okay, so this data, it also has IDs. Okay, so there is an option. There, see here, it is showing from D column. Actually, it has ABC columns also. Those are in hidden format. Okay, I just wanted to showcase them as well. Okay, I don't see an option to showcase the existing. Okay, so what I will do, I will just save this file. Let's click on this save as. I'm just saving it. So into the downloads. So I am not saving it in Excel format. Instead, I am formatting in CSV format. Okay. So let's click on save. Let's save it. So I saved it in a CSV format. See, this is CSV file. Let's open the CSV file. Open with Excel. Okay, now you can see. Now you can see ABC columns. So it also associated with the ID of the record. See, we exported the data, right? When you export the data from CRM, it also associated with ID of the contact. Okay, let's say if you want to modify the data. Okay, okay, just click on download. See here, this is your actual Excel file which you exported. So it contains the exported data, right? Now I want to correct the first name. Uh, First name is like A Venkat. So Ram, let's say P. I just wanted to keep Sita D. Sai. I just wanted to correct the first names. Control. Okay. D. Control X. Control V. So this should be um, let's say Shruti V. So I just wanted to correct the first names. I corrected it. Now I corrected the data. Now I want to import this data into CRM. I just exported the data and corrected it, and I am re-importing this data. Let's see what will happen. Okay, so let's go back to the data management, import, choose file. I'm not inserting a data right now. I just updated the data and I wanted to re-import. Click next, next. Now last name. Okay, so you need to map the source fields and CRM fields. Okay, company name. Okay, email. Okay, first name, full name. So you can map it to full name. Do you have full name here? No, there is no full name. So you can keep it like not mapped, or you can ignore. So middle name. Okay, so just click on next, next, submit. Okay, now it is getting imported. See, it just submitted. Now it is going to import the data. Let's wait. Okay, now see, it was completed. See, two records got succeeded. You have failures. Okay, let's open this. You can also see the failures. Click on partial failures. See, you can also see the failed record. Okay, so let's go back to the contact and refresh. When we refresh, see, the names got updated. I think these three records got failed, maybe because of some issue. Okay, so you can see the issues here in the data import, failures. There are no fail. Okay, so you can see the failures here. The record was not created or updated. So what is the reason? Because duplicate of the current record already existed. Okay, so there is an issue. Because of that issue, it was failing. Okay, so you no need to bother about that issue. Okay, so this is how I just wanted to showcase how you can import the data into CRM, how you can export. Okay, using Excel. Okay, so with this we are done with the training. With this we are done with the training. Okay, so now I will share you the recordings which I have. Okay, so just give me a second. Okay, so I think I can't found them right now. What I will do, what I will do, I will share the recordings with your point of contact. Okay, so I'm going to share the recordings of uh, sales module, how the sales module will work, like creation of leads, qualifying lead, creating opportunity, generating quotation, order, invoice. So all this comes under sales life cycle. So that recording I will share, and I mean the marketing module and the service module. So these three modules, the complete life cycle, I will give you the recording. Okay, so you have to follow them, and after that I will give you the recording on Power BI SSRS reports. Two recordings on reports, Power BI and SSRS. So after that we have two topics which are on, one is on Canvas app, another one is on Power Pages. Okay, another one is on Power Pages. So you have to follow them. So there might be like 3 plus 2 plus 2, like seven recordings I'm going to share with your point of contact, so you can get the recordings from them. Okay, so with this actually we are done with the CRM training. Okay, so I think almost all the major topics we covered. Only thing that I suggest is you have to practice. If you don't practice, if you simply listen, it will be a waste of time. Okay, so when you compare it with Java or .NET or any other application or any programming language, comparatively CRM is somewhat easier than them. So, and we are not going to write lots and lots of code in CRM, so it is just a kind of a configuration that we are going to do. So we only need to write like 30 to 40% of the code. Okay, so most of the items that you are doing through uh, configuration only, not from the coding. In case of custom workflows or plugins or JavaScript, you might be writing is small codes. That is also not a major thing. So only thing is you need to put your efforts. So if you are simply listening, then that will not work out. Not only in CRM, in any other programming language, if you want to learn. So you need to practice whatever you are going through. You need to practice on your own. Then only you will get the knowledge on them. So when you practice it, you will know like how to write the code. In case if you are getting any errors, how to debug, how to fix the errors. So you will have the full control on it. And the navigations also, you will be having if you practice every day navigation also, you will get used to the navigation, CRM navigation, how to move on to settings, how to go to Power Apps, how to go to users security module, how to configure the security module. So if you practice every day, you will be familiar with the CRM navigation as well. Okay, so I request everyone to practice every day. Okay, so that it will be very easy for you to I mean it will be helpful when you get into any project. See, getting a job in CRM is okay, it is not that much hard to get a job in CRM if you have like 4 to 5 years of experience, if you are keeping. Okay, but the thing is you need to survive in that role. That is very important. Survival is important. So if you have to survive in that project or in that company, so you have to practice and you have to learn by yourself. So there will not be anyone behind you to support, right? So you have to practice. When you practice, then you will not be having a fear of like what will happen tomorrow if I don't do today, right? See, so if you have I mean to say, if you practice every day, it will be easy for you when you get into a real time project. So I wish you all the very best for your future assignments. Okay, I hope we had a good session. Okay, so please practice, and yeah. All the very best. Okay, so if you have anything to share, you can share. Otherwise, we are good to close the call for today. If you have any open questions. So I will share the recordings with your point of contact. Okay, no worries. Any questions?
No, sir, nothing. But thank you
Okay.
for the session, sir. Uh,
Yeah,
we gained a lot of knowledge on this.
yeah, no problem. So only thing is you guys have to practice like what we discussed. Almost all the topics which we discussed, right? So those are real time topics only. So you have to do the same work in the real time project, whatever we discussed. Okay, so just practice, it will be easy.
Sir, does the recording has Canvas app as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then if no other questions, I think we are good to close the call.
Sir,
Uh,
better to have some task for us. So if you're having any task, please share that also. We will practice from here.
yeah, sure. I will do. I will share. Okay. Okay, then. Thank you very much. Yeah. All the very best. And bye bye. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.